So, can you guess where the next part of the trip is? We are, of course, in Rome, and the first place we've wandered down to while we wait to get in the hotel is the Colosseum. And then the Forum right behind it there. I absolutely love this place. This is my favourite city, so yeah, can't wait to see everything again, see all the different Roman stuff, which I've seen it all before, but it's amazing every time I see it. And yeah, I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Yeah, I mean, there's better than stuff, the Forum stuff behind me there. Yeah, what I love with this place is everywhere you go, there's something really cool to see. And yeah, I look forward to getting exploring. Right, currently walking away from the Colosseum, along next to the Forum. This road here is pretty much closed off to traffic, other than the odd bus, police, military vehicle, that type of thing. It's just an easy one to walk along. Well, this one takes you from Piazza Venezia all the way to the Colosseum. Again, this is like as ancient Rome as you can possibly get. As much as you can go everywhere in the city, there's something cool to see. This stretch here is like proper ancient Rome, in the same way. Forum behind me. Once you go over the hill there, that's Circus Maximus, and again over that Palatine Hill, and then you get to the rest of it there. It's really cool. But yeah, no, this is properly good at the moment, and it's another Scottish day here as well. You can see by all the people, you can just about make out the Trevi Fountain behind me. It's very busy. Yeah, it is incredibly busy, and even just down in the bottom level, it's busy. And we're in the Colosseum. Right, as I said, yes, we're inside the Colosseum, and as you can see, we're on the second floor of it. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, this is one of these amazing places. We ran by it earlier. I've been in before. It's amazing. Coming in again, it's still amazing just seeing all that stuff. It is properly good. Alright. Are you enjoying the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Again, for the second time.
Second time.
Yeah, no, I was saying it's been in before, it's still just as amazing this time as it was last.
Yeah, but you're tour guiding a bit this time as well.
Well, that's it, I'm quite enjoying being able to do a lot of tour guiding stuff. Yeah. It's good. Why well the pressure when you can do the Stuart version of the tour, which is 90% right. Maybe 80. But anyway, yeah, it's been good. But yeah, we're up in the second level, you can just see behind.
There's the steps behind.
Yeah, actually we do ancient steps down there. But yeah, so far, so good. What I quite like in here, and from different things I've read about like what it was like back then, you can just see nothing has changed. It's a sports stadium, you know, you've got all your seating areas, you get the director's box for the Emperor. They'd be selling stuff just like they do here in their stadiums. It is basically just the modern football stadium is just this. It's just based on this, just slightly more up to date, and well, people on the pitch don't kill each other now. There's actually a brilliant view out over Arch of Constantine and the Forum and the Palatine Hill from here. I don't know why I didn't realise that sort of view was here. We've had a bit of a pit stop after the Colosseum because it was boiling, but we're now in the Roman Forum, and the Palatine Hill is part of the same complex. For now, we're heading over towards the Forum, go and look round all the monuments and the remnants of the temples and the Senate and everything else there, and then we'll go back over to the Palatine Hill behind me. I've only actually been in the Forum once, and it was a day pretty much like this. It was absolutely scorching, and I did end up kind of dehydrating a little bit and struggling a bit, so I vaguely remember getting to a point where I was just like, the heat's too much, I need to get water, but there was a fountain, so I was fine after that, but I think that was up the hill somewhere. So today I made sure I've drank tons of water. It's currently 35 degrees apparently, and yeah, this time I'm well prepared. I've got my hat, sunglasses, a lot, so I'm alright for the Forum. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to wandering around here, because again, it's just this proper ancient Roman stuff. Like, if I spin around, you can see behind me there, I've got the Temple of Venus and Rome, and I think the Arch of Septimus Severus, I think that's the name, is somewhere nearby here as well. But yeah, we'd spin back around again. This is a brilliant place around. This is amazing in here. Right, that's the Arch of Titus behind me. Emperor, well, became emperor, but I think this was built before that. It's like a triumph arch or something for victories in Judea, according to the sign outside. I've actually got a book from the last time we were here that explains a lot more, and I forgot to bring it with me annoyingly. So I'm relying on the signs to tell me what everything is. I think so far I'm just being the tour guide in here and just talking through the bits of history I know. Cards on the table, totally based on the History of Rome podcast by Mike Duncan. It has been absolutely roasting all day, but that sky over there looks quite heavy. I think we're due some rain. We are on our way up the Imperial ramp. Right, we didn't do this last time, did we? No, I don't think we did. But yeah, this is inside now, but yeah, it takes us up to the Imperial Palace on the Palatine Hill. So yeah, we're climbing up the ramp towards the top of the Palatine Hill. We could go the other way round the Forum to get to the top of it, but we're going up this way because it's quite cool. But as you can tell, it's very, very dark inside, and that's mainly because it's getting very dark outside because I think there's a storm coming. I can see it, I've checked the lightning map, and I can see the storm north-east of Rome right now, and it's heading our direction. So I think there might be due a wee bit of rain. Hopefully it'll brighten the atmosphere up a bit. It's sweltering. What are you thinking of the top of this part of the Palatine Hill so far?
Good.
Bit of a slope, and it's definitely a storm coming in behind us. But yeah, it's good. Tonight we decided we'd had enough of Italy and we went to a different country, Vatican City. Yeah, it's only a short train ride from Termini on the metro, and yeah, we've just walked around and then into the Vatican. The entrances are a wee bit blocked by security, but there is one just down there. In fact, it's actually the same one I went into when I was on my run earlier on when I got here. When I went to that point, all the other signs. But yeah, no, in Vatican City, as you can see there, the border crossing is just behind me, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It does look quite nice at night at this kind of dusky point. It's quite cool looking. So up ahead we've got St Peter's Basilica. The small roof up there is the Sistine Chapel. Over that direction I think is the Vatican Museum, where we'll go in a couple of days. We have this obelisk here to air, I think. And then of course we've got all the archways that surround St Peter's Square, where I'm stood right now. It's not a huge area down here, but it's quite nice to wander about it. That's the Spanish Steps behind us, famous for me completely being oblivious to them when I ran by here years ago. I don't know how I missed them. They're the most incredibly famous landmark on this bit of road, and yeah, it wasn't until the next day when Rachel pointed out that they were right there that I realised I'd ran by them and missed them. So yeah, there we are, the Spanish Steps. Right, I'm back at Circus Maximus, Rome's very own NASCAR track, and yeah, I'm always impressed you actually can walk along what's basically an ancient monument. But yeah, everyone's allowed on this part. They host concerts and things like that at the far end, and yeah, you're allowed on this bit, and it's really, really cool to actually be able to stand in what was the chariot track. Yeah, Circus Maximus, it's worth a visit. We can't get into the actual main exhibit today because it's shut on Mondays, but everything else is fully accessible. So a couple of things about Circus Maximus. Over on one side there, you'd have one banking of seating, or terracing, and behind me there you'd have the other banking of terracing. And essentially the chariots, not cars, that's NASCAR, would come from behind me straight forward towards the end there, they'd make a massive sharp left-hand banking, and then as I'm going to go over the banking in the middle here, the chariots would fly right down there, back towards the end, back towards that turret just there, where the bottom end of the banking, before continuing round and back up towards the end there. Like I said, it's basically NASCAR 2,500 years ago. Nowadays it's used for concerts and it's a public area, so I'm not walking in an ancient monument, I am actually walking in something everybody's allowed to access. But it is pretty cool to be walking on an ancient monument. So the Circus Maximus, good or not, or worth a visit or not? Yeah. Yeah, it's 100% worth a visit. Like I said, it's very, very easy to get to. If you go to the Colosseum, just walk down the road and it's right there. It's basically the other side of the Palatine Hill, but freely accessible. So yeah, if you're in Rome, just walk down to it and go and see it. It's just well worth it to see something like this that's so well preserved, apart from the actual banking and all that. Basically, the fact that it still exists 2,500 years on, you know, it's pretty cool.
We're doing the Vatican tour. We're in one of the Vatican galleries. It's good. I should really say what the movie is that. It's properly interesting. It's really spectacular. We're on our way to the Sistine Chapel where you're banned from filming. You're banned from doing anything in it, talking I think. Some rules about the ceiling.
You can see the pillars behind me. We are now right in front of St. Peter's Basilica. We're heading inside in a few minutes. I have no idea if we'll be filming or not, but I'll see if we can. And we're in. So this is St. Peter's Basilica. Now just ahead is the altar and then the dome up there, which is massive to be fair. I really want to go and get grottos underground, and apparently we can't get access to it, so just need to figure out where the door is for it. We're going down the Vatican grottos, which, after my run the other day doing the Angel and Demon stuff, this completes the entire book in it. I've now seen everything from the book in it. Well, everything in the book in it, Vatican City. Some more new sightseeing for me today. We're in Castle San Angelo. Yeah, so I've sort of been outside, never actually been in it. So yeah, look forward to this. Oh yeah, Vatican Grottos out there, absolutely brilliant, really enjoyed it. Just didn't take any video through it because I didn't think it was right. So this is the spiral stairwell into Castle San Angelo. I've kind of lost my bearings of where I am in the spiral. I'm not really sure everything about this one. It's part of the reason for getting into it and learning a wee bit of things. However, again, all I know is based on angels and demons. And the kind of climax, well, one of the climaxes in the book ends up in here. Yeah, it's meant to be like Vatican City. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. If there is a secret passageway, I don't know, whatever. However, it is the fortress of the Vatican City. So, but it's located in Italy. We'll find out why. We originally used to have a mausoleum to the Emperor Hadrian, which is quite cool because it's quite interesting actually. Basically, it's not too far away from Pantheon, which he built, or finished off. So, yeah, it's interesting, it's got a link back to him as well. It's quite interesting, this room behind me here is where Hadrian and his family were kind of left, or left the rest. And from what I've read of Hadrian, he seems to be one of the best emperors. He was one of the 5 good emperors. So yeah, really interesting seeing that's where all his family ended up. And then it's repurposed it into an actual fortress afterwards. Very, very, very top of Castle San Angelo, as you can tell with the angel right behind me. Right, let's see what I'm pointing out. It's hard to spot, so behind me you can see Piazza Venezia, but it's part of the hill and stuff like that. I spent really weird third one though, it's Basilica. You get a great view of that. That's what I'm pointing out. I must say, Castle St Angelo has been really interesting. It's a properly interesting building. A lot of cool things about it, and after just seeing the Angels and Demons again there in the bookshop, yeah, it reminds me this is the lair of the Illuminati in the books. It just makes sense. It's a good narrative piece by Dan Brown, but it's not true. It's quite cool finishing off the scene of the book all the way around. But yeah, it was good being in a new place in Rome as well. Somewhere we've not been before. By the way, it might look like I've ran basically around all of Rome today. I haven't. It's just been that hot. Today and yesterday have been two of the hottest days of the entire trip. I think it's just because there's very little breeze and it's just roasting. The sun's been so intense. I look ridiculous, but that's because we're on an augmented reality tour of the Circus Maximus with this natty VR headset, and Rachel looks the same, and yeah, it's actually pretty good. It kind of brings the whole arena to life. You know, you stand at certain points and then it kind of just puts a 3D view of what it would have looked like at that point, talks a wee bit about it. It's actually really cool. We visited this years and years ago and didn't anything like this. You just kind of walked around red bits. This gives you an appreciation of the size of the place though. You know, they've still got the original stand there, but the headset will fill in everything around that area and show you just how big the arena was. It's actually really, really cool. Yeah, I was looking out over it, but yeah, it went right the way down to where those trees are at the far end. That's where the stables were. The place was huge. Oops.